Who or what has got your motor running? And who or what can you let get your motor running? Because you can tap into that sexual energy and turn it into a fit of passion, a rage of creation. You're gonna find yourself stepping into something totally unexpected. Rewards beyond measures when we step through the doors of fear and enter the realms of dreams. Hello, high flyers and deep divers, and welcome to this new moon reading. With a bit of that mix of the end of Lionsgate energies. So what is this new moon asking us to look at? 111 on the timer. We call on the angels, spirits, and guides. Ascended masters and ancestors. What do we need to know, see, and hear about the new moon and this last leg of the Lionsgate for 2025? We're gonna check in with Abraham's well-being cards. The Abraham Hicks well-being cards. If you're not familiar with Abraham Hicks, she teaches about, they teach about the law of attraction. And with her husband, they taught for, Esther Hicks and her husband have taught for over 30 years on how to get in vibrational alignment with your manifestations. I'm just gonna say it sounds, for many, for myself included, easier than it is. At the same time, it's also easier than our ego believes it to be. Final card, Abraham Hicks. What do we need to know, see, and hear? The final card is already drawn. That's the message I'm getting here. Solar plexus. Why does my saying no to it mean saying yes to it? So where are we pushing against? What have we been pushing against lately? What's been coming up about anything we're fighting, anything we're in conflict with? What have we been pushing against? When you say no to it, you're actually saying yes to it. We've been saying no to the changing of the seasons, with the willow and the leaves, and whatever you say no to draws you into it, also draws it to you. You include it in your vibration. You can't exclude anything you are giving your attention to. On the back of the card. Number 42, maybe 42. Number 6 resonating. It's balance. Transition. Culmination. My emotional set points can be changed. So, speaking on how emotions are thoughts that we keep beliefs are thoughts that we keep thinking, and emotions come in response to the beliefs and the frequencies that are activated from stimuli in 505 in the timer. Yeah, things can change. Embrace this idea that your emotional set points can be changed. Perhaps you're someone who has felt depressed for a long time. This isn't something wrong with you. It's something that you can change about yourself. Your set points are achieved by attention to the subject. We want you to understand the extreme value in deliberately achieving your own set points. Because once you expect something, it will come. The details of it play out differently, but the vibrational essence will always be an exact match. Reminds me, Abraham always says, you're always manifesting. It's just often people are manifesting the same life, manifesting the old life into the now. That also goes with once you expect something, it will come, including that what you do not want. So while it's okay to identify and it's perfectly fine to accentuate what it is we don't want in our life, because that helps us understand what we do want, we don't want to focus on it. Like RuPaul says, look at the darkness, but don't stare. 6:39 on the timer. 6 3s and 9s. And the number 6 card. My desires and beliefs are only thoughts. My desires and beliefs are only thoughts. I'm going to add pattern of thoughts. Ask and it is given. You ask through your attention and through your wanting, through your desire. That is the asking. Whether you desire it to happen or you desire it not to happen, you are asking. Yeah, I feel like we're really getting to the nitty-gritty of fourth dimension here. The whole idea of polarity and accepting our place in it, accepting not our place, but our experience, accepting our relationship, interaction, fascination that we've had with duality and all that, which much of what we can't exactly get away from in this particular universe, solar system, perhaps not the whole universe, really don't know. Whatever I can imagine, the universe can deliver. The stars, the moon, the stars, and the universe are collaborating, co-conspiring to bring you your desires. The universe has the ability and the resources to deliver it fully unto you, for it is a well-stocked kitchen with every ingredient imaginable at your disposal. If you have the ability to imagine it, the universe has the ability to deliver it unto you. 838 has been coming up quite a bit. I believe it was popped out in the last reading as well with the 33 card. It's 3s and 8s, 3, 6, and 9, 888, 333. Whatever I can imagine, the universe can deliver. Your imagination is powerful, especially paired with a desirable emotion, a frequency of emotion that excites the manifestation, that's in alignment with what you want to create. In my appreciation, I offer no resistance. Appreciating all the feelings, all the thoughts. Appreciating the old beliefs and thoughts, patterns, because it taught us to want new thoughts, to want new beliefs, to create new desires. Just as our emotions change in response to different stimuli, it's evidence that our emotional set points can be changed. freeing yourself, like the wild mare here, white horses, the significance, maybe seeing balloons or yellow flowers. Appreciation of others and the appreciation of yourself are the closest vibrational matches to source energy of anything we have ever witnessed anywhere in the universe. Appreciation and self-love are the most important aspects you could ever nurture. It is not selfish to practice self-love, to take time for yourself, to do what serves you, to take the time to rewire your thoughts. Take 3 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years, whatever it takes. And please don't compare yourself. Do your best not to compare yourself to others who are on the manifestation journey. You can hear, if you listen to Abraham Hicks, you're going to hear people who stand up and be like, oh yeah, I heard these concepts and I manifested a trip and a daughter and a husband, a boyfriend, girlfriend, dog, money, whatever it is, connection. Celebrating where you are, celebrating the patterns that we have, the thoughts that we have, appreciating it, because your uncontrolled thoughts are not to be feared. To have more faith than fear. Faith over fear. Absolutely. There is no reason to worry about your thoughts. They are not like a loaded gun that may wreak powerful and instantaneous destruction. For you have plenty of time as soon as you become aware of any of your negative feelings to begin to choose other less resistant thoughts and thereby choose a more desired outcome. To me, that really speaks to not resisting the fear, not resisting the darker thoughts, the negative thoughts. It's not about trying to control them, and even in resisting them, trying to make them bad or evil or inappropriate as a form of resistance. And many of us are taught that, negative emotions and some, it's by society more so than today. The true spiritual wisdom does not teach, that darker thoughts are to be feared or expunged, but understood. Carl Jung says, we don't awaken by imagining figures of light. We awaken by bringing light to the darkness, finding the light in the darkness. From the Dragon Oracle, what do we need to know, see, and hear for this new moon? Violet Flame. Gold and Silver Violet Flame Dragon. Gold and Silver, masculine and feminine, Earth grid, and the divine celestial grids here. Being an alchemical union with the violet flame. Transmute the old around you with wisdom and grace. It's time for transmutation, magic, and healing, and to offer service under grace. And I shutore ekana esat ea kotore more ayasadera shutore ek aida. The violet flame welcomes your asking. All you need to do is ask the violet flame to transmute old energies around you with wisdom and grace. Ishare kono aya kadere arene ia kamwa sadare uya shata e kan aya su. Feeling the violet flame wrap around you. If you're wanting to receive this, you never have to receive never have to receive any of the light language I send you. And don't try to if you can, do your best not to try to understand it intellectually, but to feel the light language move through you. Air and fire dragon, thoughts and passion, expands your creative energies. Your creative energies are expanding. Your solar plexus, sacral chakra. Harness your creativity, excitement, enthusiasm. Communicate your passion. It's like how I get on here and get to speak to you guys about waking up to your true self, to your true authentic expression, waking up to the light within, getting that spark going again, that creative spark. Ooh, hearing Mount Vesuvius, importance here. Also just tying us into this recent volcanic energy. Yeah, the air and fire dragons are working with us as well as Mother Earth to expand the creative possibilities, to open gateways to infinite possibilities and hope and healing. It's time to communicate your passion. And perhaps we felt emotionally blocked in a way from fear, through resistance we've put on our own path, that others have put on our path. You're just being asked to expand your mind and give it a shot, give it a shot to really feel and into and to integrate and expand your feeling centers, your sacral chakra, solar plexus, and your root chakra. The air dragon helps you rise above earthly matters. Air dragon getting Archangel Michael as well. The south and the blue flame. Communicate honestly, brings inspiration and hope. See life from a higher perspective. I was just talking about opening up to hope, trying, giving it a try. Blue birds, dragon shapes in the sky, indicating the air dragon is with us. Yeah, communicate honestly with yourself. It's time to be honest about the desires and beliefs that we entertain, and to imagine yourself creating new thoughts, creating new desires, creating new habits. And as you offer no resistance and loosen the reins, Jesus, take the wheel, take it from my hands. Rose pink dragon prepares your heart to connect with the higher facets of the cosmic heart. Open your heart to warm-hearted love and diamond light. Connect with the love of the universe. The rose pink dragon. Roses, maybe connecting with pink flowers in general. Let's get Kuan Yin. This frequency of rose, and also Mother Mary, the higher heart, the higher facet, the cosmic heart, which is connected to the thymus or the upper heart chakra. Being invited to open your heart to a warm-hearted love. Call on the diamond light and the rose pink dragon to connect with the love of the universe. Oyana ai se eaka arut onborearit eaka erasha eha kaya shoyandayaka easure marak ayat ayarasha eha hut and Ayakasha. Us. Ooh, dragon light language. Rainbow dragon. It's kind of segued from my usual Illyrian or Arcturian light language into dragon light language. Brings the leap of joy that opens new doors. Have trust. Time to trust your intuition, to trust that all the thoughts, all of the feelings are okay. To trust that to trust your feelings, trust you're allowed to change. Rediscover wisdom, expect miracles, and accept opportunities. Opportunities to be of service, to open the door to love, transmutation, transmuting the old as we create new vibrational, emotional set points for emotions or energy that wants to be in motion. Rainbow dragon, it's that rainbow frequency, the prism, the spectrum of star seeds and light workers. So in the rainbow star seeds as well, carry that rainbow light. There's also a whole array of star seeds that carry the violet flame, the pink ray, the blue ray, the green ray, the red ray, the orange ray. All sects, S-E-C-T-S, of the rainbow collective, hearing the rainbow family. Yeah, you're being invited to walk through that doorway of fear, to open the doorway to less resistant thoughts. Give it a try. And yeah, that could involve negative emotions. See them, feel them, reach for something better. Silver dragon illuminates your potential with higher light. So it's coming out with the gold and silver violet flame dragon. We have the silver dragon, Archangel Sandalphon, holding the earth keys. Grid workers here. Some of you hold keys to unlocking the grid. Yeah, holding that key. Also hold in our DNA that key that aware of it or not is connected to all starseeds, light workers, and humans alike. Access untapped resources and look into your soul. See the higher possibilities. Yeah, you're passing through that threshold of fourth dimension and opening up into more fifth dimensional understandings and frequencies, seeing that fifth dimensional blueprint, your spiritual DNA coming online, illuminating this lunar energy as well, opening the cosmic egg here. Kind of looks like an egg at the side. I think that's a leg, but to me it also looks like an egg. That dragon's egg, key of illumination. Access untapped resources. Yeah, the resources that you will access when you let go of the resistance to the thoughts and emotions and feelings. Free you up to think about all the other possibilities, infinite possibilities. And I feel like I should say this too, and as far as like cutting cords goes and rising above earthly matters, rising above the karmic connections, we've been in that cord cutting, just know that while we may cut cords with certain individuals, we are always interconnected with everyone in the planet, in the galaxy, in the universe. So, weep not for the cutting of cords. Cry if you need to, yes. But don't wallow in the idea that they are lost to you. 25 on the timer. 7 and 7. Because it's all under the divine. Divine under the divine. Water dragon helps you flow easily around obstacles. Christ's light and love are flowing at this time, especially during this Lionsgate energy. And as we head into eclipse season, whatever we've been calling in during Lionsgate and Cancer season, whatever new emotional set points we were reaching for, being called to find in those throes of that emotional waters, is now going to be asked to eclipse or cut away lessen the importance of the things that are standing in our way of going with the flow. Yeah, with flowing easily towards your potential. It's time to develop your psychic abilities and go with the flow. Focus on your gifts. Focus on staying in that intuitive flow. Always remembering to, reel in your open connection when surrounded by people, especially if you're empathic and feel drained by crowds or public, or just being, if we're wide open, that's when we can feel like we're getting drained by other people, because you're kind of allowing it to happen. The water dragon, sea life, seahorses. We got the puffer fish there, or lionfish. I think that's a lionfish. Or tigerfish, lionfish. Helps you flow easily around obstacles. Yeah, the fear, the emotional set points, the heavy emotions likely are just what's, been keeping some of our psychic abilities weighed down from flowing as they should. I'm just feeling a little refresher for the brain here. So I also get a little excited, and the brain can get a little busy. Go to the White Sage Tarot, see what else we got, and wrap up this beautiful new moon reading in Virgo. Again, I am Anthony with Aerie Intuitions, and thank you for tuning in. If you made it to the end of this video, you are one of a kind. So you notice I don't have a ton of subscribers, and that's okay. Guess I don't vibe with everyone, and that's all right. What else do we need to know, see, and hear from the White Sage Tarot? Nope. What else do we need to know, see? Oh. Bit of messy energy you have been going around for sure. Not the only person saying that, I'm sure, but I've had a whole bunch of cards spill out. Seeing the Devil, Hanged Man. It's So in this, perhaps we've been suspended by some of our fears, holding yourself back, not thinking, we don't know what to do, how to move. Page of Wands, take your power back, standing in your power, learning how to fly, learning how to be an adventurer, a seasoned fool of the trials and tribulations, but also the glimmers and shimmers of life. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah. It's that magic and healing. This is the magician in training in many ways. You know, learning to harness your personal power so that you become the Knight of Wands. Hearing kind of, this is where we've been, a Page of Wands, learning to harness our power, and you're stepping into learning how to use it, how to actually manifest with it. You're finding out, perhaps right here in this reading, and what it takes to align with manifestation, to including letting go of grief, 5 of Cups, putting a new ribbon in the typewriter, in the old brain that's pumping out those thoughts, that's less focused on what we lost and more focused on what we still have, the foundations that we still have, the potential you have to create something new, step into new earth frequencies, 5th dimension, to join the thousands of others who are already living in this abundant frequency. Yeah, potential to connect to the cosmic heart, to royal, galactic, universal abundance. Abundance of love, abundance of energy, abundance of joy, and abundance of time to appreciate it. The High Priestess. High Priestess. You know what you need to do. I'm kind of calling you out on this, like, maybe we're fear of what we think we know, maybe that, like, oh, well, that's just pie in the sky, or I shouldn't, I should be playing smaller, not letting, perhaps did you have someone who told you not to let your britches get too big, not to try to be more than your family's limits of who you are, friends, 3333 on the timer. It's time to celebrate in body, mind, and soul who you are, who you came here to be, and what you want to create, how you want to move in the world, and the seeds that you want to plant under this new moon, the world. Finally, we've got the Knight of Cups. Maybe receiving an offer of love. This is also warming the heart. Yeah, your heart space is warming up. Can you receive? Can you open up to this opportunity? Which is a big part of the Lion's Gate, to open up that lion's heart, to lead with your light and love. So I hope this found you on a lovely altitude today, if not, perhaps in a little better place than where we started. Again, thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. Your essence brings presence. Namaste.